Welcome to part 2 of Storm the Castle Developer Commentary Episode 7, Little Big Castle, and we are going to teleport to Little Castle from Big Castle in this room, which you can see is exactly the same as Big Castle but sized down, and it's really like, it's a weird thing to go from Big Castle to Little Castle, because now this castle seems puny in comparison, and when you first saw Little Castle, like Little Castle seemed pretty big, like from the front of the castle and such. I did not make these spawn delays low enough. Probably should have changed those so that they actually spawned. But here's a free emerald and a better pickaxe than the one in the big castle chest that was in there. Because this corner takes a bit more thought to get to that corner. And I'll probably show why you can't just ender pearl to this room from the little hole in the wall over here. So yeah, you can see the bedrock from here. It's like a little bedrock room that you get stuck in if you ender pearl to. So yeah, so you have to go to Big Castle and then back to this in order to get that pickaxe. And ender pearling in that way is against the rules anyway, or it's against my gameplay suggestions, so I wouldn't expect many people to actually utilize ender pearls to get through these gaps. Run, run, run. Ah, I was hoping the skeleton would miss me. Alright. So now let's go across the hallway to this room. Yeah, weird hiccups. Hate those. Okay. So I think I actually did put loot in this version of this room. It's just an emerald, I guess. I probably should have put actual random loot in that chest instead of just a stupid emerald. But yeah, this area does have a lot of emeralds that'll help you complete the emerald block requirement on the monument. And also you can trade emeralds plus something else for diamonds with the what was he called? The villager at the Victory Monument. I forget his name, but he basically trades like iron for gold and gold for diamonds or whatever. And yeah, you can make a trade from emeralds to diamonds basically. And that, of course, would be very helpful because you can have a lot of diamonds from collecting emeralds. I think you get 2 diamonds per emerald in the trade, but you have to trade something else along with the emeralds. Whoa! Surprised me there, didn't think it would be there. What a smite sword! This sword's so bad on these guys. Okay. Oops. Take care of that. And I feel bad about making this well hidden, but in Little Castle, the hole up there would be a 1x1 gap that you couldn't fit through, but in here in Big Castle you can block right up to it and go in. And I really should have indicated this entrance better, because I don't think many people would actually find this. It's a really big area to look for these kind of small things, and this is just a manually made maze. I didn't use the Seth Bling filter for this, but yeah, it's just a little bedrock maze for ya. That, of course, in Little Castle couldn't even exist like this. So yeah, this kind of maze isn't in Little Castle. It's not very long. You should be able to find your way through it pretty shortly. There's like multiple ways you can go through it, but at the end there are these guys. It's one of the only supercharged creepers in the map, and their spawner is just right through here. There's actually 2 of them. And yeah, I hate supercharged creepers, so I never really use them. But yeah, they're there, I guess, as a surprise at the end of the maze for you. And here's Ragefell the Clear Cutter, which is, of course, based on Ragefell the Clear Cutter from Vex's maps. And free potions for you. Yeah, so yeah, I think Ragefell is in a lot of Vex maps, and I liked its name, and I liked its usages. I'm not allowed to use it because it's an artifact, so I'm just going to keep it in my inventory. A lot of artifacts in this castle. We have 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 3 artifacts in this castle, and I think that's all of them. And if you remember Uphill Struggle, there weren't any artifacts in that castle, so yeah, I think when I was building this area, the artifact gallery idea hit me, so that's why this has such a concentration of artifacts. So yeah. I think after this developer commentary, I'm probably going to make an artifact guide kind of thing for people, because yeah, this map is kind of unfair in terms of artifact locations sometimes, so it would be a nice thing to do to help people that might be true completionists and really want to complete the artifact gallery but can't because of all these unfair locations. So yeah, probably going to do that after this developer commentary is finished, which will be a while because there's a lot of areas left to do, and the areas get harder and longer to do, and we still have the whole of Waterbreaker's Ocean to do, so that'll be fun. Alright, might as well take these out while I'm here. I'm just going to take out the ones on this side though. Ah, it feels so good to be able to mine up the spawners much quicker with this pickaxe. Now I don't have to worry about killing the mobs before I take out the spawner. Alright, I'm just going to show the decorations in this room that have been doubled in size from the previous castle. So here we are. You can see the table is now twice the size, and ow, sneaking up on me. Oh boy. Die. Yeah, there's zombie pigman spawners in here, so kind of want to back away from where they're spawning. God, stop hitting me. Ah, your reach is ridiculous. Heal up. Probably gonna drink this now, because I'm on pretty low HP. Alright, did my boots break? Yeah, that's probably why. Okay, so I replaced my boots, so that's good. 4 free enchantment tables for you. Tons of hoppers, tons of anvils. It's basically just 4 times anything that was in Little Castle is now here. And the flowers have sized up from, I think there was like a dandelion on the table in Little Castle, and now they're sunflowers. Is the zombie penguin spawner over here? I don't think I actually put the loot in these ones. Yeah, that's something I neglected to do. Whoa. So yeah, there's not really like the random loots all over the place in Big Castle. But other than that, everything's been sized up. Face your corner. Need more torches. So place these 2. Then I can make more, a couple more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And done. Get rid of this junk. And I don't think I'll go in that room because that room is, the same. So now I'll head towards the fleecy mob, I guess would be the next course of action. Holy crap, I'm level 60. I have enough levels to do 2 level 30 enchantments in a row. Or do a buttload of book enchanting and stuff. I really want to find a Smite 5 book. I'll probably go back to Master Rings of Flame off video and like raid a couple more of those fortresses, and then I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of them have a Smite 5 book at least, and something else that I wanted. What else did I want? I do have an Efficiency 5 book. I do have the diamonds for a diamond pickaxe, so I'll probably make that after this area, so yeah. Looks like he shrank. Or maybe the castle got bigger? So yeah, it's just to show you actually did the right thing. There's water down here, of course, so that you don't die from the fall. Alright, I may have been a bit mean here. There are 4 fleecy mob spawners in both castles. Only one of the spawners in each castle spawns the mob that drops the wool. The other fleecy mobs drop nothing. At least the fleecy mobs in Little Castle are easier. There's a grow button down the hallway, by the way. So yeah, you have 2 choices. One is to take the easy way and do the fleecy mobs in the Little Castle, which are a bit easier than the ones in this castle. But I'm gonna do these ones because either way they're not that difficult. most of the extra difficulty in the big castle comes from the mobs that surround the fleecy mob, basically. So shouldn't have too much of an issue with this version. One more thing. Both castles' fleecy mobs drop the same wall. The little castle's fleecy mob is just much easier. Symmetry! This sign is here because otherwise there will be 3 signs that couldn't be symmetrical in this even hallway, so that's why that sign's there. So I did forget which fleecy mob drops the wool, so I'm gonna guess. I think it was actually this way. So the way I made it so that only one of them drops the wool is that I made 2 versions of the fleecy mob, well, 4 versions, but 2 on each little and big castle. That one of them has a drop chance of 0 on the wool, and the other one has a drop chance of 100% on the wool. So basically, one's gonna drop it and one's not. So yeah, what I expect the players to do is basically just guess which direction might be, and then, you know, go for it and see if they get the wool. And if they don't get the wool, they'll move on to the next one. That's what I hoped the player would do, I guess. And you have like a 1/4 of a chance to get the right wool on the first try, and then of course like 1/3 on the next try, and so on. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool thing to do, and it was also because I didn't know what else to do with this basement level of the castle. So I just kind of thought, how about 4 fleecy mob rooms? Because why not? And look at that double-sized fleecy mob spawner brick structure. Alright, so here's the fleecy mob. He's a pigman stacked on a flaming spider. Spider is not that tough because I didn't know that you could put resistance on a spider and make it have more HP, so yeah. And because he's a melee mob, he isn't that threatening, but he does have a lot of power in his attack. And he is a pigman, so he's going to reach and hit you when you don't think he can hit you, so that might be a little threatening. The full diamond kind of takes forever to kill, but, you know. So, ow, that did hurt me a lot, considering my armor. So yeah, he's a pretty tough fleecy mob, I guess. Ooh, got his diamond legs. What do they have on protection for? Oh, nice. So pretty nice legs. And yeah, so it's got sharpness 5 and fire aspect 5. This was before the attribute update, so sharpness was like the only way to make the weapon do more damage as a blaze rod. But if I had gone back, I could have put just like plus 5 attack damage or something on this instead of the sharpness. But yeah, it's a pretty good weapon actually, this blaze rod. But I'm not gonna use it, so yeah. Lime wool. Actually, wait, did I guess the right one? I just realized that. I guessed the right fleecy mob. I was trying to guess the wrong one first so that I could show that it didn't drop the fleecy mob, the wool. But that was lucky, I guess. And yeah, I guess I'm heading out of here now. So, big castle you can't directly exit the area from. You have to go through Little Castle again to get all the way back to the top of Little Castle, and then you have to go all the way back up to the top of Big Castle, and then you can go back to Little Castle to exit the area. So it's kind of like a very long path in and out of the area to kill the fleecy mob and such. And this takes a bit of blocks to get up. Could have made like a ladder back here, but yeah, it's too lazy. That's why I brought blocks. Ugh, stupid ghasts. They never shut up. And I really made their spawners really wide radius in terms of detection, so when you're like anywhere in this castle, those ghasts are going to be spawning, which I don't really like. I probably could have toned that down a bit, but yeah, it happened. And I do like their just having them up there as a threat on the roof, I guess. Because otherwise the roof is just like scattered spawners and stuff, and guests are always nice to have in open areas. And I've got a lot of time left in this episode, though. Did I miss anything in this castle? Let's see. Got all the artifacts, I think. Pretty sure. Which blinding speed. Might go for that power 5 bow in that building on the top of this. I might actually, yeah, I'll probably show some of the other teleporters that are in other towers in the area. We're just gonna buy these guys. Man, I love this room though, because the pillars, double-sized, really look impressive and huge. Run. And yeah, you can look down this hallway and you can see the throne all the way back there and these pillars on either side. And each torch that was in Little Castle was replaced with a fence and another brick, or another rack that's on fire, because that looks like a sized up torch, basically. So I liked that. But yeah, I love this room. Those pillars are so majestic and such. Even though, yeah, I probably could have used better blocks on the pillars to make them look more like pillars and less like stone crap. But I was really bad at decorating and aesthetics, so that's that. Yeah. Alright, so this is the way up again. And you can go up and down in this castle like 50 different ways. It's ridiculous. So many ways to go up and down this castle. These zombies are not going to get off me, are they? I gotta probably just do this. Yeah, get out of here, zombie. Probably could have given them jump boost, but whatever. Yeah, I think I placed that torch. That's not a... It's not a torch from building the castle. More speed potion. Much appreciated, so I can get places quicker. And back onto this massive thing that I can't even see all of because it's so freaking huge. Jeez. So it was pretty easy to like make this castle because it was just basically sizing up Little Castle, so I didn't really have to do much of the block placing kind of junk that takes forever in map making. But I did spend a lot of time on this area. Like, it was one of the longest areas to build because of how much I wanted to put into it and all the details and all the paths and such. Oh, there's 4 of these spawners, I forgot. But yeah, if you get in here fast enough and you take them out, they shouldn't be too much of an issue. Why are these spiders not aggroed? Probably because of the light. That torch might have stopped them from being aggroed. Who's shooting at me? Who's the gas? You are? I don't think gas blow up chests. Hope not. Come on, that should definitely kill a ghast. The power 4 bow. Bah, whatever. This is a power 5 bow. Nice. Alright, power 5 bow. Is that everything, I guess? Now let's go into one of these other towers. You saw the main tower, the big tower in the middle. So where I expect the player to find the teleporter, but there are teleporters in like all of the towers on the corners. So there's tons of ways you can get sized up and down. I just usually prefer to use the middle tower. Run! Gotta get behind this one. Stone's gonna shoot each other. Holy mother of massive spawners. Those are there to, in Little Castle at least, to encourage the player to actually go through the castle. Ooh. And not, you know, block up the sides. So yeah, that's what that spawner mass is there for. There's a little pigman spawner there. It's not that threatening at all, because of their AI and such. So I don't even know why I put it there. Alright. The only things that I couldn't really like just have in the cloning of the little castle to make it sized up is the spawners. I had to put the spawners in Big Castle manually after cloning, because if you clone spawners, it just turns into a 4x4 spawner, which isn't exactly what I wanted to go for. So yeah, 2 Little Castles. So yeah, there's one of these teleporter thingies in like the 2 other towers in the castle, so tons of ways to get sized up and down, I guess. And of course there's the same spawner but with the little guys. So easy. Alright, I think I'll show... I don't have feather falling. Oh, hello. See that? That's a special block that's invisible but blocks ender pearls, so you can't ender pearl up to this place. Or up on the wall here. There's another thing I did to prevent blocking, which was basically I put TNT spawner mortars things in the side of the front of the castle, so that'll throw TNT at players that are trying to block up the side. I think I haven't tested that actually, so I might actually test that right now by doing it. All right, so we just need to find the way out. Stop shooting, stupid baby skeletons. Eh, jump, 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 jump. All right. I think I can go down from here, I think. Yeah, I can see my torches. So I went up from here, actually. Yeah. You cute little chicken jockey. Ooh, they do drop bottles. Wow. Forgot that I put that in. So those guys can be farmed if you want some potions of enchanting. Well, there's like 50 mobs you could farm in this map for bottles of enchanting, so it's not like you would want to farm the chicken jockeys in particular. Oh yeah, so those were daisies, and then they turned into sunflowers somehow, I guess. These zombies are not going to stop pursuing me, are they? Yeah, holy crap. Yes, really? Where? There you are. Yeah. Alright, let's see if this TNT works. I have water on my bar so that when it throws me away, I can land safely, hopefully. Should be any second now. Oh, yep. So that's there. And there are a few of those. If you're unlucky, I guess, you might be blocking up right there, and then the TNT will hit you off. So that's there as an anti-blocking strategy, I guess, to make players have to either actually go through the castle, or I guess, yeah, I didn't put enough of them to make it completely impossible to block up. But there is that invisible block as well that I think might actually block the blocking process as well. So yeah, that's Little Big Castle, I guess. Is there anything else I want to say? There's nothing around the sides or anything, and of course it's a friggin' square room as usual because I suck at decorating. Was this the last? I think this might be the last castle that I made in a square hollowed out room. As like the entire area would be the squared out room. Is there another one I did? I don't think there was. Yeah, so I think that's the last time you'll be seeing that stone hollowed out castle room kind of thing, which I'm definitely not going to do in any future maps because that was basically my way to make it so that even I as a rookie could build an area, because I had no idea how to make an aesthetically impressive area to build in, I guess. So anyway, let's get this wool on the monument. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Now that I'm editing, now that I've edited a few episodes of stuff in Power Director 12, and I've noticed some pixelation appearing, and hopefully by now I figured it out. But well, by the time this was released. But yeah, if anyone knows exactly what that is, it would be nice to know. Like there would be random pixelation when I move really quickly or something. That didn't happen when I was editing with Windows Live Movie Maker. But the overall quality of the videos tend to be much better. Anyway, when I edit with Power Director 12. So yeah, if anyone knows if that's a fixable problem, that would be nice to know. Because it doesn't seem to be going away. Like I was hoping it would just go away or something. But yeah. Emeralds. Do I have enough emeralds? No, I only have 6. But I should get enough emeralds out of maybe Fear to complete the emerald block requirement. Alright, so we got Ragefell, Boost Blinding Speed, and King's Crown. Jeez, this thing makes you go so fast. I really overpowered these things. But anyway, Ragefell the Clear Cutter. We're here in the weapons gallery, and boom! Yeah, Ragefell. I think I did put a description on it too that says the Clear Cutter. I also did that with the Rockbane, the Mountain's Foe, and all that junk. So Boost of Blinding Speed, got italicized text as like a motion blur kind of thing, which is kind of cool. And King's Crown, which I don't know, it's just some random thing I decided to put in as a artifact. Don't know why. It's kind of just an arbitrary item to make an artifact. So I don't have anything for the miscellaneous gallery yet, but out of fear I think I get the map and also something else. And let's see, is that really all I have to do? Like right now? Well, I guess I could make my pickaxe on video because I got like nothing else to put in this episode. Ugh. Alright, so diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5, which my enchanting books are in here. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 5 is like right here. Where'd my efficiency go? Wait, do I have an efficiency 5 book? There it is, okay. I was like, where'd he go? Alright, crafting table. Alright. 55, unbreaking 3. Best pickaxe I could possibly ask for without fortune on it. I'll keep this and use this pickaxe on diamonds at some point to get more out of them. I'll just stick this in the ender chest. And is there anything else I wanted to enchant? I guess I might try to upgrade my bow to power 5 with this, maybe? Can I do this? Power 4 to power 5? Yes. Alright, sweet. Can I name it, or is it too expensive? Yeah, it's too expensive. But, yeah. Probably could name it now. Yeah, 36 levels, but yeah, I don't have that. Alright. So I think I'll do a bunch of off-video stuff and come back next time for Fear, which is going to be episode 8 of Storm the Castles. Yeah, this was a short part 2. Like, part 1 was like 40 minutes or something. I didn't really anticipate the halfway point being so forward, I guess. So, my bad, but it's still a decent length for an episode. What this was, I guess. So, yeah, see you next time for episode 8, where we'll be taking on Fear, which is going to be oodles of fun. Ugh, I hate Fear so much.